Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another video. I'm Benji, once again, feeling a little bit less sick after the last video, which is great. Thank God for that. Basically, I was kind of going through my email inbox, still getting a few replays, which is awesome. Keep sending them in. Love helping you guys out. If they are helping, send feedback. I love that too. Here's another good replay I found. PickelWeasel sent this one in. Good on ya. Thanks, mate. He's up against a FOB fan. As always, PickelWeasel will lose this game. So spoiler alert, there we go, bang, you guys know what happens. So pretty much, I'm going to be looking at two things in this game right now. First one is scouting, and that is the main one. Scouting, and then two is tempo play, which Terran's to a very high level, and I still have trouble with. But I'll start teaching you kind of the idea behind tempo play. So if you're a Terran player, listen up, because there'll be some stuff in here for you as well. Mostly for Zerg, though. We're looking from the Zerg point of view, so I'm going to speed this up, because you know what, let's face it, openings don't matter. I don't care. If you go pool first, let's say, pool gas, that's fine. If you go hatch first, that's fine too. I don't care. I'm not going to make you change that. That's your build. Let's look at the specifics here. So basically, first of all, if you are taking that gas, put guys in there. He did send the email that if you got that. It's okay. That's fine. You know what? I forgive you. Alright, let's have a look here. Let's slow it down a bit. Times 2, that'll do. So all of a sudden, he's pumped out 10 lings straight away. Now, this is overkill for starters. I don't want to rattle on specifics so much, but against Terran, get out, like, okay, for starters, he's scouted out 2 racks. So what he's done at the start is he's scouted out the base and gone, oh, he's got 2 racks. So he's built this many lings. What you should do instead, and this is what he didn't do in this game, this is kind of the reason why, a reason why he lost, not the reason. Use these lings right, get 6 of them, put 1 on each tower, which he doesn't have, and then poke up his ramp and see what he's doing, okay? If he poked up his ramp right now, he would see this command center and be like, oh, his 2 racks expanding. Very withdrawn build. You stay back and it gives you time you can drone up. Get a good econ going, even hit your lair button, get up some baneling, get your creep spread going, and that'll give you time to do that. If you don't do that like he is, he's just like, oh, I don't know what's going on, I'm going to build 2 spine crawlers, and yeah, just get a baneling nest before my lair as well, and that kind of stuff. And that's very good if they're going like a 2 racks all in, but against this kind of play, it's not. Also, pause, right now, look, actually, let's watch this Terran army, okay? I'll select the Zerg army so we can keep track of where it is. So it's walking up. Now, if you had the towers, you would have spotted it when he got to here, okay? That is about the range of the tower. If you had the tower, you would see this army coming here. Now, let's see where he does actually see it, okay? This is the importance as Zerg, and not, as Terran and Protoss as well, denying the Zerg the towers, but also taking him. Let's have a look. Can he see him? Okay, now is the first time he can see them. If I unpause, you'll see he barely saw that. Barely. I mean, right now is when he actually sees the units, and he is literally right here. He's building drones right now, because he's like, yeah, I don't know, is there anything, I don't know, I'll just get drones. And that's bad. That is terrible. You need to have lings out and ready. You have banelings as well, so we have a baneling nest. Why not morph something? You could have caught this army. He's against the wall. Lings here, and banelings into there. Straight through this sort of area here, and you crush that army. And instead, we'll see what kind of damage it does. Let's put on fast, that's always fun. And look, he gets 2 free lings. He's going to move in here, do a little bit of harassment. Not going to see too much here. Yep, going for the spine, realizes he's not going to do too much. Spine pulls over here, that's great, get some more lings, get the that's big, okay. And the early queen is massive, right? As a Terran player, if you see that queen die, but him popping all these eggs up suddenly, retreat, okay? I mean, I'm not talking about Zerg, but if you do that much damage and you force that many lings, pull back, because you don't want to lose this amount of Marines. And not only will you lose these Marines, but anyway, let's fast forward a little bit more. You'll see he doesn't actually pull back, which is an error on the Terran's behalf. Don't get me wrong, he still does a lot of damage, forcing a lot of these lings, but I'm sorry, but there's too many lings there, and as you can see, he does die. Now, if he did save those units, right, he'd have more lings, sure, but his base wouldn't be completely undefended, and that allows a counterattack. As Terran, obviously, if you lose your army and you don't have another army to back it up, and he killed it, then expect a counterattack. And this is the only thing, this is the reason why the Zerg is still in the game, to be honest with you, because right here he's going to do this nice little counterattack. Good on you for Zerg for realizing that you had a good timing here. He's actually got a lot of lings here. You can actually attack move into that, to be honest with you. There's only a couple of Marines. So you're getting a nice little thing there. Getting a lot of SC, but look at that, beautiful. Before this attack happened, Terran was ahead on supply. And look, running to the main as well, trying to kill SCVs, that's fine. Terran was ahead on supply up to this point. Not on supply, sorry, on drones. And right now he is, if my IQ works, behind by 7. So he's not that far behind either. Mules will catch that up. In fact, it's pretty even. Just keep that in mind, guys, that if Terran played a better move there, and I guarantee you, people at Diamond and Masters will do that. They'll pull their units back, so your counterattack does nothing. You're stuck with all these lings that don't do anything. He's killed your queen, so it cuts your production down a bit. Okay, once again, look, he's got all these units out. He's morphing banelings. Yeah, why are you morphing the banelings? For what reason? What is his army? If he has a max marauder army right now, lings are even better than those banelings. So, I mean, why? Why are you building them? He does not have the towers. He can't see attacks coming. There is actually an attack coming, I do believe. Let's see. Yep, it's coming. Once again, can't spot it coming. So it's like, oh, is it coming? Where's it attacking? You need to know where it's attacking so you can get down there to react properly. Anyway, Terrence is going to walk down to the third here. And that's fine. What are you going to do about it? Absolutely nothing you can do. You could have, if you saw it coming through here, you could have moved your army and blocked it. If you saw it heading down this ramp to your third, you could have come down here and defended this. Instead, banelings, well, yeah, kills a bunch. That's great, killing a bunch. But okay, we're going to start. Well, actually, we'll let him finish off this. First of all, if that's happening, cancel that. Small error. There you go, just small things. You'll actually lose that. Okay, now you're behind. Right now, Zerg play is behind. Why? Because of this army. Now you got to consider, this army doesn't look that big, and oh yeah, my next round of units will kill this easily. But consider that the round of units you just lost on it were meant to kill this army. Your next round, whatever they lose on this army, they will have that little to prepare for this next attack which is coming, which should actually be a lot more units if he was macroing correctly, but he wasn't, clearly. That's okay. As you get higher up, this becomes a lot more significant. So he's going to come through here. Oh my god, more lings. I'm going to kill you. I'm awesome. That's great. And you got to kill it. Obviously getting 3 units here, losing a bunch. That's cool. And he lost a lot of lings there. Awesome. Eventually kills it. There we go. So, pause. He has how many lings there? About 14 lings there. Okay, that's cool. But this army here, these units here were meant to kill this army, okay? You keep losing these units, the next army will come quickly and you won't have time to morph banelings. If you lose your entire army, you need to have, okay, this is a hard concept to get across, but these units here need to be banelings instantly, pretty much, I dare say. That's something I like to say. And then your units you're building will be the lings, so you have a ling baneling army going on. The more units you have left over, the more banelings you'll have for the next army, because most of them will come quickly. It's on pause. If he does go quickly, it should be fairly fast. It's on ×2, so give it a bit of time. But if this could be morphed into banelings, these lings that are popping out probably won't have enough time. Actually, most Terran players will be going already. Sorry guys, this is lower level play. That's okay. That's cool. That's cool. Trust the counter. That's okay. So, yeah, cool. So basically, once again, okay, let's have a look at the minimap. Let's pause the game. A little faster. Let's have a look at the Zerg's point of view. Look at the minimap. Here's what he can see. He can see the edge of his creep, which is not extended very far. He can see a few meters over here, kind of like, oh yeah, cool, I've got a few meters. He can see, we can't even really see anything around there, has no overlord. All his overlords are here, all around the map. Nothing spotting for drops. Keep in mind, drops always go past this corner. Like, you'd be surprised how many Terrans think, oh, I'll hug the sides of the map to get my drop in there. He won't see it coming. So put overlords in the corners. Nothing's going to go over there and kill them. No marine's going to run underneath them. They're safe. They're safe spots to put them. An overlord here is safe, except for Vikings, but Vikings, you've got meters to count, that's fine. Put overlord here, you'll see a drop coming a little bit sooner. Have the towers. They give you such massive, massive sight. Simple stuff like that. Take that advantage, guys. Take that advantage. That's what you need to do in this game. So, once again, Terran's kind of like, yeah, I'm going to push out. Cool, let's fast forward a bit, because I want to see him push out. We'll see the next engagement. Actually, third thing I want to talk about as well. Oh yeah, another thing as well. Right now, if you had the towers, you'd see this third expansion going up, third base going up. As Zerg, you want to stay up on bases. This is why he is behind, because now his third's going up. He needs to defend this base when it's going up the first time. Small error there. That's okay. These mutas, what are they doing right now? What are they doing? Let's have a look around. He could attack this barracks. He could attack the supply depot. He could attack this barracks. He could attack that turret could die, and then he could attack the gas and the factory. And there's so much stuff these mutas can be doing. Instead, they are sitting here. Use them. Okay, look. Actually, I'm going to back up a little bit, because you know what? I'm cool like that. Let's see when he sees this attack. We know it's coming. Let's fast forward a little bit. Alright. Okay, wait. Does this see it? No, this overlord in the middle can see absolutely nothing. Looks like it's in the middle just for the sake of being in the middle. That's okay, that's cool. I might sound harsh, but I'm here trying to help you, so I'm sorry. I'm trying to be constructive. Alright, let's see when he can see. Alright. We know the army's coming. Still can't see this army. By the way, wait. Okay, there, bang. You can see the medevacs. Okay, if you see the medevacs here, like, okay, that army's coming. Duh. Look where his army is. Here. There. I mean, if you saw this coming with the towers and stuff, you could have units down here. If your creep spread was better, it could have been up to here already, and you could have seen this attack coming. There you go. Small things you can work on. Unpause, that's fine, we're going to see an engagement here. It's like, oh, I need to engage. Oh, yeah. Oops. And then by the time his units get down here, he has already lost this base. Okay, if his units were already here, he could have possibly saved it, depending on his army composition, etc., etc. Obviously, if your army's smaller and you just can't kill it, then, well, you're behind anyway, really, let's face it. That's another issue. But here we go, Banelings coming in, Mutas as well, that's great. And the Banelings all killed 3 Marauders. That's it. That's another thing to point out. We'll go into that in a second, but as you can see, this attack is not doing much at all. There's just enough left over. Terran's like, I haven't quite got enough Marines, you've got a few Mutas, you might have more Banes, I'll pull back. That's also smart, he's macroing, he's getting his third up. BS as well, Banelings, how to micro them correctly. Like, you just sort of stand, all the Banelings, are like 15 of them killed 3 Marauders, okay? That's terrible, that's horrible. You want Banelings to connect with Marines, and then the rest of your army's like, LOL, Marauders, that's cute. Without tanks, it's actually quite easy. Marauders are there to take Baneling hits. How you stop this? Okay. You know, let's rewind. Let's watch that battle again. I know, oh my god, watching it again. That's cool. Let's watch this again. I'll show you how to micro these Banelings correctly to defeat this. Oh my god. Alright. Bang. Alright, let's actually... No, wait for the Banelings to come in. Alright, let's say I've got all these Banelings selected. I'm like, yeah, I've got these Banelings selected. Okay. Stop. What do I do personally? Here's what I do. I've got them all selected. My Lings are pretty much on... Well, it depends how you want to do it. If I had Lings, and I could set this up correctly, I would have Lings here, and they'd attack move down into this army from this direction, okay? What that will do is it'll create a wall along where my mouse is, and I really hope it's recording my mouse, or this is going to be awkward. Create a wall here so he cannot move down, alright? Traps him there. Banelings then, I right-click there, okay? That's on the other side of his army. Right-click, not attack move. Keep that in mind, it's a move command. Okay? Can't stress enough. Move command. I get closer, and instead of hitting the Marauder, because they're like, oh my god, the closest unit, let's attack move into it. As you can see, it's got attack move selected. If it right clicks here, it'll move towards the Marines. And when they get next to the Marines are like, oh my god, what do I shoot? Let's shoot the thing right next to me. And they shoot the Baneling, and the Baneling dies and kills it. So that's how they detonate. Really. If you ever, like, if they are moving, and you don't quite know, like, and they're not killing the Banelings, obviously, and they're just sort of next to them, what you do is you get your Banelings so they are next to the Marines, and then hit attack move really quickly. Like, you move right next to them and then attack move, and they'll just instantly split and explode. Never, ever, ever attack move from a distance into a group of bio. Ever, ever. Always use the move command. And if you do that correctly, these Mutas will clean up this entire army. Instead, you lose some Mutas, he saves all the Marauders and the dropships, and he keeps his lead. And you lost your third as well because you had a position. There you go, small little tip there. As far as microing Banelings, and it works well too. You need to engage it correctly. Obviously, if you have 2 Banelings, they've got 40 Marines, yeah, it's not going to work. You've got to have like a decent amount of units. You can't just be expecting it to magically kill entire armies. That's fine, that's something else. And it's on normal. Let's fast it up, speed it up a bit. Still, once again, Zerg has no vision. These creep tumors aren't being spread. By the way, creep is important for Banelings. If you have creep and you engage Marines and all that stuff on creep with speed Banelings, you're going to connect, okay? Speed Banes are faster than stem Marines on creep. Off creep, no, okay? Big difference. Get your creep spread going. And I'm focusing a lot of my camera on this, okay? Once again, attacking me here. That's fine. That's scouting, okay? That is him going, what's going on here? That's him scouting. That's fine, but you need to be doing it more. Taking the towers and that kind of stuff. Terran doesn't need to be. Like, he's scanning, seeing what's going on. Gonna see an attack in here. Look what Zerg's got. He's got a lot of units, don't get me wrong. Let's see how he engages this one again. Slot right down to normal speed. Oh, look how the Terran's microing as well. Keep in mind, the Terrans will do this. See how the Marauders are all in the front and the Marines are at the back? Now watch the group of Banelings go in. Oh my god, all the Marauders are dead. That's all you killed. You killed half, or not even all the Marauders, half the Marauders are dead. All these Marines are fine. Now if you just move past them, you would have killed all those Marines. That many Lings and that many Mutas would clean the rest of the army up and you would have won the game. Small micro issue there. I'll explain how to do it properly. But scouting is a more important thing to take away from this. Do both. This is for PickelWeasel, obviously. Yes, do both, but clearly don't go, oh my god, I need a micro better. It is scouting more so, okay? I cannot stress it enough. You can't just be like, oh, it's just micro, it's fine, I'll work on that. You need to be taking the map, poking up ramps, having a look at what tech is going. If you went reactor Hellion at the start, that's a different response to what you need to do to 2-Rax Expand. 2-Rax Expand's a lot more drone happy. Hellion is more, you got to get spine crawlers in right positions, ready to block ramps, get creep spread going, that kind of stuff. Anyway, you're going to see this engagement in here, and of course, because Marines are alive, it's kind of hard for the Zerg to win. So let's speed up a bit, we'll see what the Mutas die, I assume. Maybe also, smart thing as well, Terran's like, okay, don't many Marines left, let's wait for a few more, he's got a big army here. Let's fast forward it because we just see what happens here. And counter attack back up in here. Like once again, see, this is the problem with losing your army. He's now morphing Banes, the army's right here. Yeah, Bane's gonna pop out and hit once again, hit the Marauders. Oh my goodness, he's done it 3 times now. 3 times. What can you say? There's a GG. Awesome. So there you go. I hope you guys can take that from the game. So scouting is very important, seeing what they're doing, not just seeing their build, but seeing how many units they have, seeing if they're expanding. That's actually very key. If they're on one base, you need to be building a lot of units. But if they're expanding, you're kind of like, okay, I need to drone, so I'm okay going into mid game, but you also need to, you got to be ready for that. It's tricky. If you see them going, you know, like 2 base and they got no units, you might be able to do some damage, that kind of stuff. So just keeping an eye on their army, on what they're doing. If they're taking, if they're expanding another, like a third base, as a Zerg, kind of be, okay, can I stop him from doing that, or do I already have my 3rd base up? If no, you need to be killing his 3rd base and getting your own. It's tricky. But if you can't see all this stuff coming, if you can't even see attacks coming, what direction they're coming from, what base they're going for, you're gonna have no hope in the world. And also Baneling Micro. You guys, there's so many Zergs do that. And even when you do learn to move past it and not attack move past it, you still aren't gonna kill Marines all the time. It still comes a lot down to where the blings are and how they can hold the units there. See, yeah, I won't go into that. That's something else. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully it helps. I really hope it does. I wish I could sit here for hours and tell you everything I know about TVZ. And to be honest, I lose a lot of TVZs, so I mean, there's a lot more to know out there. So I hope it helped. Give me feedback. So I love hearing about feedback, how it helps you guys. If it does, if not, then whatever. And hopefully catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in.